Hi, it's the evening time, hence why I'm kind of in the dark, and I'm also in a different spot from the last video. I haven't filmed in a while. Well, yeah, since last favorite video. Actually that's a lie. I filmed this yesterday and the same thing happened last time. It was also all in slow motion and silence. So that was so fun to find out. I really enjoyed that. But I figured out how to stop that from happening, so hopefully that does not happen this video again, please, universe, please. But I'm back for a February favorites video. A lot happened this month. It really feels like the start of something new for me, so there was a lot going on. But regardless of that, I have a lot of favorites still, which is so great. I'm really excited. So we're gonna start with music again. So first is actually a Spotify radio. Story behind this is I went to dinner at a friend's house and she was playing this radio and I was like, wow, the music's really good. I like this vibe. What is this? And she's like, it's just a playlist of, a radio of the song I like. So she sent me the radio, and obviously if you have Spotify, you know the radios are curated to your taste. So it was a bit different. It's been my go-to lately. I've been going to it a lot this past month when I am cooking or doing something chill, sometimes when I was creating as well. So it was very nice and chill. And the radio is Soft on Me radio. The song is called Soft on Me by Lily Hayes. Then there's Mid-Air by Paul Buchanan. This song is really fucking sad, but I heard it in a movie. I just kept playing this song after I watched the movie and I kept crying over and over and over again. But it was very cathartic. It was a nice cry, very healing. And so this song just was a little container, I guess, for that movie. Like, it was just like something I could replay to have that feeling again. And honestly, it died out after a week, but I'm still adding this onto the playlist because I did feel a connection to it this month a lot. Then I have I Know You Know by Mero. This song is incredible. It's Mero's new album. Mero is a Portuguese singer, and I discovered her I think back in 2021 through Walk Above the City with the Paper Kites, her feature on that song, and also Flying to LA, one of her songs. I don't know how I found it actually, but I covered that when I was 17. I didn't really delve into her discography, but her new album kept showing up on my Spotify and I was like, okay, I need to listen to this. It's calling me. And the album's incredible. This is my favorite so far off the album. It's such a great song because I recommend if you listen to it to listen to the whole thing because it's very chill and then it just boom. I won't spoil it. That's a weird thing to say about a song, but I truly feel like I experience songs as I do movies. Like, I don't want spoilers for what's happening. Like, the first time I listened to Happier Than Ever, my best friend showed it to me. I just did not expect that beat drop, I guess. Not that beat drop, I guess that like, you can feel that it's building up to something, but you don't necessarily know what. And when it happens, it's just, whoa. I don't know how to explain it. But that's what I felt with the song. Then I have Crane Kiss by, actually didn't write who it's by. I think it's Tamarin. Crane Kiss. Yeah. Crane Kiss by Tamarin. This song reminds me of the Cocteau Twins, but more poppy. Also, Cocteau Twins / St. Vincent. It's giving Cocteau Twins / Fast Slow Disco by St. Vincent. That's the best way I can describe it. It's a great song to get ready to and chill out to. Like, it has this chill but dancey vibe to it. Then I have Red by Mount Wolf. I don't know why I'm saying Mount Wolf because it's MT Wolf, but to me that means Mount Wolf, so correct me if I'm wrong. But the song was in Life is Strange 2 and I remember shazamming it because I was like, oh, this is my vibe. I completely forgot about it through my Shazam, and then my partner added it to the playlist that we have that I spoke about last video if you watched it. And I was like, oh my god, this song, it was the song that I Shazammed from Life is Strange. It's such a great song, and it's one of those songs for me where one specific part of the song makes me love it more, and that's why I listened to it a lot this month. I think this is a lot the music that I gravitate towards the most because it's not necessarily the lyrics that I connect to, but it's the sound, and the sound just feels comforting, if that makes sense. Then I have Magnolia by Meadowglade. This also has a cute, funny story to it. Eli, my partner, showed me their TikTok promoting this song, and I was like, ooh, you know me so well because this is a great song. It wasn't on streaming yet. Obviously, I forgot about it, but I saw it on someone's story and I was like, whoa, the song is so good. And then I added it to our playlist and he's like, oh, they finally released Magnolia. And I was like, oh my god, that's why it sounded familiar. It's the song that he showed me from TikTok. And I was like, amazing. It's such a great song. It's all of these songs kind of have a different vibe, but this is the type of song that reminds me of my best friend a lot, and I think she would have loved it. Actually, it reminds me a lot of Teenage Wrist, Silver Spoon specifically. That's the song I'm thinking of. This next one is probably my top one of the month, which is Just Two Girls by Wolf Alice. So Just Two Girls, I've heard, is the grown-up version of Bros. I don't know if that's necessarily canon, but if that is true, then this song is gay. Well, this song just sounds gay, so to me, it's like the childhood best friends became lovers. That's what I'm feeling. Bros is also one of my favorite songs of all time. I did find it through Life is Strange. Sorry. All of my favorite music apparently comes from there. I also rediscovered Daughter through Life is Strange. Life is Strange music is just so good. That's all I can say. But Just Two Girls, so good. This song makes me want to jump around and dance in my room and be a girl and, I don't know, have a great time. And then I have Dying Inside by the Cranberries. I don't really know what to say about this. I love Dolores' voice. You can never go wrong with the Cranberries. The guitar riff is so good. I just want to play it for 1 sec. 1 second. Let me find it. And then Jump the Turnstile by TV Girl. Just a great fun song, honestly. I only knew Better in the Dark from this album, which is also means I should listen to the whole album. Crazy that we don't do that. I'm trying to make it a rule for myself to listen to albums all the way through. Like if I like a song on the album, I want to listen to the album from top to bottom, because albums are lost art. Like they really are. Like I tune in for albums when it's an artist I really like and it's like they release it, I tune in for that. But other songs where I just find them sporadically and I have all these different artists and from different albums and all these different songs on my playlist, and I'm like, I need to explore these people more because I don't know. I guess that's something I've been doing more in the last few years. Now, for media, first I'll start with Yi Yi because I watched that at the end of January. So my video was already done by the time I watched it. But it's basically a Taiwanese film. It's set in Taiwan. It follows a family around and explores their life and the what's that word? Mundanity? Is that a word? Is mundanity a word? Is there another word? Whatever. It just explores their life and I want to say mundanity. What's the word I'm looking for? Whatever, it doesn't matter. But yeah, so it follows a Taiwanese family and just their everyday lives. And it was such a beautiful film. It really captured the mundaneness of life.
This is genuinely sending me like I don't know. I still don't know.
I don't know. I just came out of it crying, obviously. It was a beautiful film. Why do I have nothing to say? Let me restart this. So it's set in Taiwan. Under that is Severance. And I'm very late to this. I've heard about Severance for so long and I finally hopped on the Severance train and I binged season 1 and season 2 in the span of like a week or two. But it was just really well done and it reminded me a lot of old Black Mirror. Great story. I'm excited to see what else happens. I honestly preferred season 1 to season 2. I feel like it just was such a great setup for the rest of the show and I'm really intrigued to see what they do with it. But I had to add this on my list because I couldn't stop. Especially season 1, I was like, I can't sleep. Like, I need to finish this. The next is About Time, which is, damn, I have a lot of favorites this month, which is the movie that I was talking about before when I was talking about that song. It's a story about a guy who finds out he can rewind time and he uses that power to make the woman he's in love with fall in love with him, which sounds kind of fucking fucked up. But wait, yeah, that sounds weird. But no, like if you watch it, you'll understand. But it was very beautiful. It was such a beautiful story and it had an unexpected ending that made me cry, because initially I went in wanting to watch a hopeful movie and came out bawling my eyes out and feeling a bit existential, but it did still make me feel hopeful. It was just that storyline switch up that I did not expect to happen, but I really liked that, and I really enjoyed what they did with the film, and it made it even more special, obviously. And then the next one is actually a podcast, Queer Collective podcast. I discovered them this week, and I'm already watching my second episode by them, so I really like them. They deal with these topics with such empathy and compassion, and there's no judgment, and it's just so refreshing to watch and to learn about queer history. It's nice to see people's experiences and see how fluid it can be, because for me, like, this experience has been very up and down. Like, it's always shifting and always changing, but this podcast has been great. So they have so many topics that I'd love to explore. So if you want to know more about queer history, because there's queer history but also modern day queer experiences from people that they're interviewing, so it's a great mix. So I recommend to anyone who's queer or not queer and just wants to learn. Next is activities. First is a Montreal. So I'm shouting her out if you live in Montreal, because most people who are watching this are my friends. So her name is Soft Studio Days. It's this woman that organizes this little art club, and she has different workshops. There's collaging, there's journal nights, oh my god, journal nights, sewing, clay, a bunch of different things. And I went to the collaging one. It was so fun. I met great people there. You get really deep really fast with the people at these meetups. It was such a great place to be, especially in the winter. Montreal is quieter in the winter, so this brings the Montreal summer energy. And then weirdly, I have Wordle. It came into my life, and I've been trying to do it every day. Just a little way to train my brain. Then I have my little idea notebook. This is also my junk journal, so I put all my ideas in here, and I've had so many this month. Like, I don't know what happened, but I'm so grateful. But I've had this new sense of confidence and creativity, and this has been my best friend this month, and I love it. It's so fun. It's my favorite thing, probably one of my favorite things. And then this month I've been practicing my tarot a lot. Tarot has come in and out of my life for 6 years, and this is the first time that I truly feel very connected to this deck, and I'm so grateful, because I really think that I'm gonna learn the most with this deck because it is the traditional one. So I've been doing this, and this one is like learning tarot cards. So it has each one, and then it tells you the reverse and upright meaning, quotes, maybe yes, no, all of that. So this has been really helpful after I go in with my intuition to see if I'm on the right track. And I also have the Labyrinthos app if I want more information. And then this is super random, but I got this overhead light / tripod downstairs for my work desk, and that has been so fun to work with. I've been making little time lapses and stuff. Now, handmade section, because I have a lot of things that I made this month. First is this Valentine's Day cake that I made for my partner. I ran out of icing. I accidentally did the icing wrong too, so it was super grainy and hard to spread, but it kind of came out cute. Then I made a Year of the Horse collage. I'll put it here. I did it. It was fun. I had this idea in mind. I actually wrote it in my idea notebook. I had the idea and I finally brought it to life. And then I made a lot of things this month because I have a market next month, so I've been creating a lot. I made these 3 mini sketchbooks, which I love. These are probably my favorite things to make. The first one I made was this one. Then I made this one. I literally wrote to my partner that this is medieval baby vibes. But these are just so fun. Look at them. Like, imagine pulling this out and writing your ideas in it. Yeah. And then I made this one, which she's not done yet, but I like how it looks. And it's fun because obviously this is not everyone's style, but the people who were called to it really liked it. So I'm excited. Then I made a lot of jewelry. I made these 2 little bangles, prenite I think, and this is either aqua or quartz or just a random. Look how pretty they are, and they're gold. I finally got gold wire, so I've been working with it, and it's been really fun. So I didn't get gold earrings, like the earring part actually yet, and so all of my gold earrings don't have the actual earring piece, but they will soon. But I made these as well. I made these to match the cuff. I made these bedazzled pink pearl earrings. Super fun. They're very simple, but they have this little pizzazz to them. Then I made these bedazzled citrine spiral earrings. These are really cool. They're so fun. I'm really exploring with this wire currently. And then I made these tiger eye spirals. They look so cool on camera. I love them. Then lastly, I made these gold spirals with freshwater pearls. Pink freshwater pearls. So that's the jewelry I made this month, and they're all of my favorites because I love them all. I love all my babies equally. I will be selling these at my market, which is really exciting, and I'm gonna probably make more before then as well. And then lastly, we're going to beauty and fashion. So first thing is this Choco Musk roll-on perfume. It's a chocolate perfume. It smells so good. It smells like mini eggs, marshmallows, vanilla, like everything sweet. I can't have strong scents, so because my nose is very sensitive, so this is perfect. It's very light. I don't smell it on me, but other people do, which is not important, but like I want to smell good. And I paired this with Palmer's body lotion and oil, so I smell like chocolate, and it's amazing and I love it. And sometimes I put all of this on before bed because I just love I love smelling it. It smells so good. Actually, these are all lip things because everything else I've been using for years. All my makeup has been the same for literally years. It's rare that I get more things because I just like what I have. And I also don't want to overconsume makeup either. So this I've had for a few years, but I've been using it a lot lately. It's a Glossier Hydrating Shine color in Ember. I actually just realized that this is all I have left, so I guess I need more soon. It's a nice burgundy color. I put that on, and then I put the Essence Clear Gloss, which I've also had for years. One of my favorite glosses ever. It's not sticky, it's super shiny, it smells so good. This and this together has been my lip combo lately, and then I rediscovered this in my drawer. And it's Quo Beauty Hot and Heavy Plumping Lip Oil. I don't love the smell of it. That's the only thing I don't like, but I really like the color and how it goes on. But it's definitely not my favorite lip gloss ever, but this month I used it a lot more than I have in a while. So that is it. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll probably see you next month, or maybe before if I decide that I want to do something. So yeah, bye. Thank you.